Mhm.
He's going to run the intro right away.
Do I need to test this?
Did you give him the...
Today, there is no room for defeat. Today, when the lights drop, nobody on this team will doubt that we get it done. Practiced it up. Pushed their teammates enough. If you do not shine into the bright lights only reveal the work you have done in the dark. Everyone take this together. Today, it takes the entire earth to stay open.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cheyenne Mustangs wrestling team.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's wrestling broadcast between your West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs and the visiting Devils Lake Firebirds. Alongside joining me is once again Chris Zing. Chris, how you feeling tonight?
Good, Jackson. How are you?
I'm good. It's been a long day. Had a nice basketball practice earlier, so glad I'm here to call the game for you guys once again. Chris is going to be doing the play-by-play as usual, and I'll be doing the color and hosting.
So we're jumping right in here, senior night, Devils Lake versus Cheyenne. First senior's Theron Parson.
This shows his true character of being a team player. Theron was an integral part of Cheyenne's first ever undefeated state championship football team.
Theron is
Theron plans to play football
285-pound weight class, so he's a big kid. Has an extensive background in football. He's gaining wrestling experience, and man, it is awesome to see how much progress Theron's made from the first match to the last match that I saw last week. So
finally listened to Coach Lex's advice and joined him, and was a key cog that helped.
Dawson Galdi is another senior, 220-pounder. He, again, another kid with background in football. Gave wrestling a try. We're glad to have him. He's learning a lot of, these football players learn a lot about body control when they come to wrestling. So Dawson's done a great job so far. You may have just heard Will Post, another senior, 195-pounder. So it's almost like we're working down from the top weights to the bottom. But Will was a fifth-place finisher at state last year, and is doing a fantastic job this year. Through some tough times. So last year when the Mustangs qualified for state duels and some of the success they're having this year, that points back to the seniors who they did all the right things in the hardest times, and now they're trying, now they're basically seeing the rewards of those sacrifices. So,
And he passed the 100 career win mark this season. He currently stands at 107 wins.
So it's all the flowers, all the pictures are good. Now let's get down to business, huh? And big EDC duel tonight with Devils Lake, who perennially has been a state dual qualifier in the EDC. So This is a team that Cheyenne wants to be, and they want to beat.
They haven't won against them. Cheyenne has not won against Devils Lake. They are 0-7 against them all time.
Yep. So this is one of the, we'll call it a stepping stone. This is something to get to the spot where Cheyenne wants to be. This is one of those duels where you want to go out and compete, you want to go out and battle, and don't put much stake in the result. But that being said, this is one you want to win, one you want to compete so hard that you do win. So
it's going to be a great test tonight for the Mustangs. Last year, Devils Lake finished 7-2 in the EDC, and they were number 2 in the EDC, and they were one of the 4 teams that qualify for state, along with Valley City, Fargo Davies, and West Fargo Cheyenne.
We actually wrestled them at state duels. They got the better of us there, so we'll see what's changed last year to this year.
Yeah, the final score of that match was 48-27.
We have crossed paths with Devils Lake. They were at the Bismarck Rotary last week, so there were a couple of head-to-head matchups. I know Kellen wrestled this kid that he just got Charbonneau. So certainly a lot of familiarity here. A lot of similar names with Devils Lake from previous years, so the kids have some varsity experience and are ready to roll. Devils Lake looks to be a little short just as we're going through the introductions. They have some forfeits. Basically we've talked about it before at some of these duels. Let's win the rest of the matches. It's fun. It's fun to win the duel, but it's also fun to go out and do your job on an individual basis. So.
At 113 pounds for the Firebirds, Sanchez. For the Mustangs, At 120 pounds for the Firebirds, Owen Lindstrom. For the Mustangs, Morgan Stramberg. At 126 pounds for the Firebirds, Landon Kurtz. For the Mustangs, Carter Zink.
So starting at 132 tonight, which is the 5th weight class, and it's traditionally now that you're all familiar viewers because you watch so much, they do a random draw at weigh-ins. They determine the starting weight. They go all the way up to the top from there, and then start back at the bottom. So 132 will be the first weight. We'll progress upwards from there, and then come back to 106 after 285, and we'll finish with the 126-pound weight class. So, which now is the captain's referee discusses the progression of the meet. They'll flip a disc to determine who has their choice in the second period. So if Devils Lake wins a flip and they take odd in the odd numbered matches, they will get choice second period, but they also have to show their wrestler first. So if you get choice in the second period, you have to basically announce your intention first at the head table. A little bit of basically it's just a little bit of strategy on how you send out your wrestlers, and if you have different guys at different weights, what you're going to do. Take a brief break for the national anthem here, and then we'll get back to action shortly after that.
Hi, my name is Lex Lundy, and I'm the head wrestling coach at Sheyenne High School. As a wrestling coach, I am honored to work with athletes to help them prepare for their future through hard work. It takes understanding their mistakes, pairing with a group of talented teammates and coaches, and becoming confident in a clear plan for success. I take the same approach as a financial associate at Thrive. At Thrive, we believe money is a tool and not the goal. Together, we can work on your financial journey one step at a time. Please reach out if you would like to join the team. Hi, my name is Lex Lundy and I'm the head wrestling coach at Sheyenne High School. As a wrestling coach, I am honored to work with athletes to help them prepare for their future through hard work. It takes understanding their mistakes, pairing with a group of talented teammates and coaches, and becoming confident in a clear plan for success. I take the same approach as a financial associate at Thrive. At Thrive, we believe money is a tool and not the goal. Together, we can work on your financial journey one step at a time. Please reach out if you would like to join the team.
Xander Sprague getting a forfeit here to start things off, 6-0 Mustangs.
For Mustangs, Xander Sprague.
Marcus Johnson also getting a forfeit here at 138.
Up next at 138 pounds, Firebirds are open. For the Mustangs, Marcus Johnson.
145, Connor Mansky coming out for the Mustangs.
Up next at 145 pounds for the Firebirds, Colton Young.
Colton Young for Devil's Lake. If memory serves, these two either wrestled at the Rotary last weekend or have wrestled in the past, so should be a fairly well-contested match. Oh, good movement by Connor.
And Connor Mansky was one of the 3 champions at the Valley City tournament just recently. Connor Mansky beat Ethan Miller from Valley City in the finals 10-2.
Good shot, Connor.
Sheyenne also took 2nd place overall in at the Valley City tournament, just 6.5 points behind number 1 Bismarck High. It was the highest finish for the Mustangs in school history.
Connor's working on a turn here, minute 15. He's got an arm bar and a half if he wants to use it. Switch attempt by Devil's Lake. Connor follows, looking to return him to the mat here. Attaboy. Another switch attempt. Good job, Connor. Oh, that's tight. Oh, my gosh. God, he stays on the mat. He probably pins him. So. So the last 3 attempts by this, the Devil's Lake kid have been switches. So Connor's going to want to control the arm that he's riding on one, right? You're right on one side or the other. He wants to control the arm that he's on, and he wants to hopefully control an ankle. He's getting near fall here. Oh man, that looks tight. Oh man, that looks tight. Push back into him, Connor. Push back into him. Got a boy. There you go.
3 seconds.
Oof. All right, that's a good first period. Good first period for us. You put the guy in a pickle right here because you took him down and then you rode the heck out of him and turned him. So now he feels like he's got to pick up, which it's really hard to stay on top of a guy that wants to get out. Young has a good crossface on. He's trying to work a butcher or a cradle. He's got Connor flattened out. So he, against my better judgment, he picked up, but he's doing a good job so far. So now Connor's got to come up now. Oh, he's got to break the lock on the cradle here. Break the lock, Connor. Yep, push the arm over the head. He's there. Now come up, come up, come up. Now we're kind of back to basically the starting position here. No advantage by either guy. Minute to go here in the second period. Connor still leads 5-0. Oof, I don't like that. That's a little bush league for me. He's just cross-facing to punch him in the face, basically. I always wonder if a guy would do that if they're getting their butt whooped worse. So that Connor solved that problem. 2 reversal, we're up 7-0 now. Might be a time to return the favor. 20 seconds to go. Okay. Little flopping around there. Connor's still on top. He's got an arm bar, but he's only got 10 seconds. Oh boy. He's not gonna. We're gonna finish the second. 7-0 Connor with his choice. He is also gonna pick top. So. Kind of a switch attempt there. I would still batting 1,000 on the switch predictions, but no success so far. Connor leads 7-0. Major decision, which would give us an extra team point, comes with an 8-point spread. So if the match were to finish with a 7 or less point spread, we'd get 3 team points. 8 to 14, we'd get 4 team points. So I have every confidence Connor is working towards that major decision. Minute 15 to go. Not a whole bunch of change here in the third period. Oh, now no. Stay on top, Connor. Stay on top. Get your hips on top. You can see that guy you see Young trying to block Connor's leg. He was trying to stop Connor from coming out on top. Once he's got the armbar locked up and he's on top, he's going to crank the crap out of him, which he's doing right now. That's a fall. Attaboy, Connor Mansky. Attaboy. $18-0 Mustangs. 2 forfeits in the pen. That's a good way to start.
Can't go wrong with that.
Kellen Hornet, one of the 6 seniors announced tonight. He also wrestled Charbonneau at the Rotary. So I believe the final score is either 5 or 6-1 for Kellen.
Kellen's 12-8 on the season with 5 pins.
Attaboy. That's Kellen's game, right? He's not going to win standing around waiting for the action to come to him. He's going to take it to the guy. Good outside single. Yep, come up. Oh, know where you're at. Okay, know where you're at. Drag him back in. Okay. Go back to that. You got there, go back to it. So you notice Charbonneau wants to come hard on the head with his right hand, the non-bandaged arm there. Kellen will do himself a favor shooting under that arm. That's a good shot by Charbonneau. Oh, good scramble. Up. They're out of bounds. Okay, let's start neutral. Both guys have been in on a good shot, a shot they can finish and probably want to finish. So we'll see who can get back to that spot that they want to be in. Good shot, Kellen. Come, he wants to bust him down to his hip. No, now he's in a tough spot. Come up. Stay locked on. He wants to be 2 hands on that leg. 25 seconds here. Charbonneau's a big, strong kid, so he's he's making Kellen
pretty difficult for him.
Yep. Stalemate there. The referees determined they're probably not going to advance out of that position, so let's get back to wrestling.
12 seconds remaining here in the first.
Man.
Still no score.
I like good, hard wrestling. Some of these cross faces and head snaps by Devil's Lake make me wonder. So, Kellen's down. It's kind of my thought that when you're going down in these tight matches, you need to be able to get a point. If a tight match ends in a 3-2 or a 4-3, that point from the bottom might make a huge difference. So let's see if we can get one here. Oh boy, Charbonneau looks high to me. Oh, now Kellen, come up. Roll, yup, push that. He's got his arm hooked underneath Charbonneau's ankle. He wants to throw that over top of his head. Yep, keep moving. At this point, Charbonneau's hoping for a stalemate. That's all he's hoping. There we go. Up. Atta boy. Get away. That's a good
job by Hornet.
Good escape by Kellen. 55 to go. Second period. Kellen come hard on his head. He can. Jeepers. They got to stop that.
40 seconds.
Come on, man. You can't come from left field with that hand. Again. I'm going to stop saying something. They're still doing it. I'm going to stop saying anything. Again. God dang it. He's got to. Yes. Now get near fall. Yes. Atta boy. That's a big takedown. Why is it a big takedown? At the end of the period, if you can score that they can't answer. Kellen just scored 2. Everybody thinks they can get away, right? If he scores 2 and that guy doesn't get away, that's a good takedown. That's a good ride out. Good way to end the second.
So Kellen is up 3-0 now.
Okay. If he was watching his teammate, he saw that Devil's Lake, man, they switch off the whistle every single time. Okay, so Kellen technically still in control, right? It may or may not look like that, but he's still in control. That a boy. Devil's Lake coaching staff's asking for a stalling. Attaboy, Kellen. Come up. Now come up. Now work up. Work up. Work up. He wants to keep him on the mat. He's got his belly flat to the mat. He wants to keep him on right here. Grind him out for another 15 seconds on the edge of the mat before he goes out of bounds. Oh, 1, 2, attaboy, 3. He's got the 5 count. He's got 3 near fall secure. Now get out of bounds.
It's going to be another near fall for 3.
So he gets the 3 near fall to go up 6-0, and then the official deems there was a loss of control, so Devils Lake got a point there. So 6-1 neutral position, just about 1:10 to go. Yes, in on the leg again. Tough spot here.
So Charbonneau got a point there for the Firebirds. 6-1 now. Kellen still leads. He has control.
Another great shot. Just burying it. The kid's coming to him, and he's buried him. Man, it looks like close to a pin. Come on, ref. So we get the 2 takedown. That gets us to 8-1. I would consider letting them go. If you want the major decision, you let them go. And, yep. Lex says let them go. The kid's got to come to you, right? It's really easy to wrestle somebody if they're charging at you. It's not the shot for an easy finish, but I like the strategy.
Kellen wins 8-2.
Still, it's a regular decision. He got after the kid, but I love the strategy at the end. We're going to battle for bonus points, and we're going to, third wrestle match of the night.
Yeah. So it's 21-0 now. Mustangs off to a great start here against the Firebirds.
So we're going to battle for every point. That's, Devils Lake, let's send that message to them that we're coming to get it. So Sawyer Carr up next at 160. Oh, that a boy. Oh, half. Sawyer, half. Go get it.
Sawyer Carr placed 4th in the JV tournament, his first competition of the season.
Okay, that's a. Oh, now settle.
At the rumble on the red.
Sawyer. You got 1:40 to go. You just relax at this point. So you put the kid on their back at this point. You're figuring that he's got to carry my weight for 1.5 minutes. So as long as I'm doing everything right, and as long as probably potentially dangerous. We did get 3 near fall there, and it was called potentially dangerous. So we'll lead 5-0, be in the top position. When you got that much time left and you got the guy on the back, you make sure everything's tight. Make sure you're in a good position because he's got to carry your weight for a whole bunch of time. He's got to battle off his back for theoretically 1.5 minutes. And that's hard to do. So let's see if Sawyer can get back to that spot. Up. Attaboy. Okay, return on the mat. A lot of top-bottom wrestling's a mindset of how, you always hear the phrase, you got to get up one more time than you're knocked down. That applies to top and bottom wrestling. When you're on the bottom, you got to get up one more time than he returns you to the mat. You see a lot of times guys aren't willing to do that extra work, either returning or coming up. So there's definitely a mindset there associated with that style of wrestling. Oh, that we did get the 2 count. So 2 near fall there. Good job, Sawyer.
7-0 now. Carr leads.
He's got a tight arm bar here. There's that walk around his head. Make sure it's tight. Sawyer needs to settle his hips. Okay, we got 3 near fall. Up to 10-0 now.
Great performance.
You can't fault these guys for no action in the first period. 10 points.
10-0 in the.
That's a good start
in the first period.
Sawyer starting on the bottom. Definitely looking to expand on his lead. Oh boy. Here we go. Now this, yep. Okay, good job.
So Sawyer wins 12-0.
Gets the fall, another 16 points for the Mustangs. Sawyer doing the job for the team. He's wrestling probably out of his natural weight class. There's an opening at 160, and he said, I think I can do the job, so good for him. Tate Essenson for Devil's Lake. Maddox Weigel. Tate's been around. He's been around the block. Maddox is doing a good job so far, getting an opportunity on varsity, taking advantage of it. So we'll look for good things from him. .30 seconds in. Essenson's battling for the underhook. Snaps him down. Gets the 2. Maddox, turn to your belly here. Just turn to your belly. Get to your belly and start over. Now come up. Up, up, up. That a boy. Keep coming up. Maddox will want to fight that arm you see up in the air, his left arm. There, now fight that down on the mat, now come up. Okay, we'll get a restart. 35 to go, 2-0 Devils Lake. Good short sit by Maddox. He's got to have the second motion coming off that. So whatever's in his brain of coming off that, let's do it. That's a tight bar. 15 to go. Maddox, battle, buddy. Okay, let's battle here. Oh, that looks tight. That's a pin. 7 seconds to go. Estenson from Devils Lake does the job, gets the fall.
So Devils Lake's going to get their first 6 points of the evening. 27-6 now. Mustangs lead.
Up next at 182 pounds, Firebirds are open. The Mustangs,
Caden Mansky will get the forfeit.
It's now 33-6.
Will Post, one of the 6 seniors coming up right now. I don't remember from the introductions if they're open or not. Looks like they might be.
So it is going to be an open.
Thus far, I believe Kellen Hornet is the only senior to get a match on senior night. Xander got a forfeit. Will got a forfeit. Although Will does. Jackson, you know this better. Was that the gritty that he just did?
Yes,
on the side
he attempted to do the gritty.
Attempted. Okay.
No offense, Will.
Dawson Galdi, another senior, does not get a match. He does not do the gritty. Chest bumps one of his coaches instead. Theron Parson, another senior, will get a match, it looks like.
Let's go.
Might as well, right? We're here to wrestle.
Yeah, let's go.
Theron had some success at the. We've had 3 tough tournaments since the last time we showed. We saw the Mustangs here on the broadcast. Valley City's a battle, the Rumble's a battle, and the Rotary's a battle. Saw a lot of good things out of Theron. That a boy! Oh! Stay on top! That a boy! Now we're gonna take it.
Theron is an animal.
Senior night, Theron gets a pin. That a boy.
Oh, a pin for Theron Parson.
Devils Lake heavyweight doesn't necessarily agree with the call, but
wow,
he's a participant,
that was
not
quick.
an official. So.
Good moment for Theron Parson there. That's Theron Parsons' 3rd career pin. (51-6) now. The Mustangs have all the momentum.
So at this point, this would be where I disclose that I am not an unbiased broadcaster. I have 2 kids on the team, one of which is wrestling right now, so you might want to turn down the mic. But that's fine. Landon's in on a good shot. He's attaboy. Circle. So
Landon Zink, he placed 3rd in the JV tournament at the Rumble on the Red, and he's got a 6-1 record. Or he finished 6-1 at the Rumble on the Red. And he actually leads the team in wins this season as of right now, with 25 coming into this one. He also leads the team in, or he's second in pin, or 3rd in pins with 10.
I don't know. So 50 to go here. He just needs to settle his hips. Yeah, he needs to be aware of where he's at on the mat. He's got 3 near fall. The ref's holding 3. So he put 3 near fall and potentially dangerous. So 5-0 lead here, 24 seconds to go. He needs to keep grinding her up. Not 100% sure that she can handle the pace that he's going to put on her. 3 more near fall, 8-0. Devil's Lake's choice. She chooses neutral. So if patiently aggressive makes sense, that's what I would implore him to do. He needs to force the action, but he doesn't need to walk into anything. So other thing I'd say is, when you have the opportunity, pull the trigger. Okay, on a reshot. There. That a boy. That's a great shot. That a boy.
Body slams him.
Okay, those are the moments where, as a 7th grader, you're looking to see, is the moment too big for them? Are they paralyzed by the over analysis? What I saw right there is he reacted and he wrestled. So that's going to be where he has success. Okay, now he's got to be smart and wrestle her on the mat. He's in a good spot. He's got to stay on the mat. No, learn You got to see where you're at here. You got to see where the action's going to take you and where you want to be. $15 to go here in the second. 2 near fall. It's 12-0. End of the second.
12-0.
12-0. It's going to be, we're going to start neutral again. Atlanta pick neutral. Clock operator was asleep at the wheel, but we'll give him one pass for the night. Did not start the clock. We ran off roughly 10, so. Oh, Landon. Yep. Now you got to lock that up and use it. There's 2 takedown, 14-0. Talked about regular decisions were up to 7. Major decisions were 8 to 14. Technical fouls are 15 or more. So, you know, given the point spread, each wrestler here has something to work for, certainly. Wrestling similar to boxing. You can knock somebody out. If you pin them, it doesn't matter what the score is. Oh, that looks good. Looks good. Yep, there's the pin. That a boy.
Good pin by Landon Zink. That's his 11th pin of the season. Keep in mind, folks, he's just a 7th grader. We get 5 more years of this kid. He's 26-4 now on the season. 57-6 now. Mustangs lead.
So, looks like Sheyenne weighed in 213 pounders, weighed in both Stetson and Morgan at 113. They announced Stetson at 113, but they're going to wrestle Morgan. Senior night for Morgan. So happy to see her get a match.
Morgan's 13-5 on her senior season.
Take it, Morgan. Don't. If you can fake somebody and touch their leg, don't do the fake anymore. Pull the trigger. Oh, stay down on the leg, Morgan. Oh, yeah. Settle back. Make sure you get the takedown. Takedown's awarded. Now she settled back. Yeah, catch. Lift that arm. There you go. Yep.
Another pin. This time for Morgan Stramberg. This Mustang team is on fire right now.
Is that some reference to the other team, Jackson?
Hmm?
Is that some reference to the other team, the Firebirds?
Oh.
Okay, so now we got Stetson at 120. He's been wrestling 113 most of the year. Owen Lindstrom for Devil's Lake. This likely will be one of the most hotly contested matches of the night. Both kids having a pretty good year. Both kids placed last weekend at the Rotary in Bismarck. Owen at 120. I think he got 7th. And Jackson at 113. So this should be a good one. The older generation is familiar with the phrase "let the fur fly." If you are familiar with that phrase, Owen Lindstrom lets the fur fly. This kid wrestles a wide open style, and he's probably going to end up, at some point he's going to end up on his back, and at some point he might get pinned, but there's going to be no lack of action. That being said, Stetson was in on a good shot. Owen countered and finished. So look for good, solid bottom wrestling out of Stetson. Oh, come up now. Yep.
Stetson
controlling out there.
Stetson placed first in the JV tournament at the Rumble on the Red with a 5-0 record a week and a half ago.
Okay, so here's the danger for Stetson. He's on the bottom, right? It looks like he's fighting to a neutral position. He wants to keep improving. Otherwise, the official might call a stalemate. If you call a stalemate, you return to your previous position. So for all the work he did to get out, it's not showing on the scoreboard. So 2-0 after the first. Lots of action. This is going to be a good one. 4 more minutes of this. Lindstrom defers. Stetson chooses down. If I could implore Stetson for one thing, it'd be let's score fast and get back to our feet. Up. Hand control and up. Yep. Come up. He's got the arm. So he's got Lindstrom's arm trapped in front of him. He wants to come up or circle away from that arm. Oh, that's not his spot. Come up. Okay. Clear the leg out of your legs. There, now. Now forward or back trip, one or the other. He doesn't want to roll around. Attaboy. Exactly what he wants to do.
It's going to be a near fall for 2 points.
When I say roll around, he doesn't want to get in spots where things are going too fast. That's Lindstrom's game. Having seen him wrestle multiple times, he is, again, more than willing to score lots of points and see it there. So it's 4-2 now, and that's not Stetson's game. He's controlled. He knows what he's doing. He has a plan. He executes the plan. Kind of a clash of styles here. .40 to go. Stetson do himself a good favor here, coming up and getting a point to end the period. Potentially dangerous on the armbar. .30 to go. Lindstrom leads 4-2. Nah, Stetson, don't grab his leg like that. You're not, no. You just come up, man. Let go of his leg and come up. Don't get turned. Attaboy. Okay. So 4-2 coming into the third. Lindstrom's choice, he's going down. Stetson's done a lot of good stuff on top the last couple weeks. Just we don't want to repeat the second period where we started rolling, and when you say gyroscope, Lindstrom's got a good gyroscope. He knows body position, proprioception. He knows where he's at, what he's doing. There's the escape. Don't get out of there, Stetson. That's not your spot. Pull him down to the mat. Oh, boy. No, Stetson, that's not your spot. Yeah, attack there. Circle. He wants to circle the outside instead of carrying his weight. He wants to circle the outside. There we get a stalemate. 5-2 Lindstrom, minute 12. Looks like we got a blood time. Jackson, what do we got coming up for Mustang Media the rest of the week?
For Mustang Media, well, depends on if the weather cooperates.
It's not going to cooperate.
It's not going to cooperate. I guarantee you that. We got a big snowstorm coming in, but we were going to have a girls' basketball game scheduled tomorrow against Valley City. Tonight, the girls are playing over at Fargo South. The hockey game against Minot on Saturday was unfortunately already canceled. On January 18th, we got a hockey game that we're covering against Fargo North, and then we got weightlifting next Thursday, and another hockey game against Grafton next Thursday, and then possibly more wrestling in the dual next weekend.
So you guys are busy. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. So we're back at it here. 50 seconds to go, down to 45. Still 5-2 Lindstrom, and they're 7-2. So Stetson's going to need a big move here in the last 30. Up Stets, here we go, buddy. Oh no, don't do it. Come on, battle here. This is what we talked about. Team score. We already know who's going to win the duel. This is a spot where you battle. You fight for every team point. Attaboy, Stetson. Way to fight. Okay, he kept it to a regular decision. Tonight it's not going to matter, but in a future duel or in a future competition, that might matter. So kudos to Stetson for fighting until the end. First 15 seconds. Okay, so kind of the feeling out period. Devils Lake's wrestled Carter multiple times, and has a feel for what he's going to do. $50 to go. See if Carter's learned since last year. He in this spot exactly, he grabbed his opponent's leg and was awarded. The other guy was awarded a penalty point, which cost Carter the match. So looks like he's learning and not grabbing that leg. He wants to lift his opponent's chin and push the opponent's chin towards his shoulder. There.
It's going to be a pin. What a way to end the night. Exclamation point.
So, good win for the good guys tonight, 69-9.
Dominating performance. And that is the first ever win for the Mustangs against Devils Lake in program history. We saw a lot of pins tonight, Chris.
Yeah, if you have an attacking style of wrestling, you're gonna create those opportunities, and you know that's you're gonna put you're not waiting around. You're gonna put yourself in those spots. And when I was coaching, I always wanted my kids to know how to pin people. Because when you get in that spot, it can be a huge swing in team points. So, and as we saw tonight, there was multiple pins, multiple opportunities for us to take advantage of those, and we did. So that's good to see. In a dual format, obviously it can help on the team score. In a tournament format, like we'll get to at the end of the year, that can make a huge difference. winning by pin versus winning a regular decision.
So Sheyenne improves to 5-0 in the EDC, 8-1 overall on the season. That is going to do it for tonight's senior night broadcast. Mustangs win 69-9. We want to remind you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Mustang Media so you can get upcoming notifications of our live streams when we go live. Also, check out our Facebook at Sheyenne Mustang Media, our Instagram at Mustang.post, and our Twitter at Mustang Post. So that is going to do it. So for Jackson Miller,
this is Chris Zink. Kudos to the staff again. They're doing a great job. People get out there and follow them.
We appreciate having you, Chris. Until next time, Mustang Media is out.
Today, there is no room for defeat. Today, when the lights drop, nobody on this team will doubt that we did enough, practiced enough, pushed their teammates enough. You do not shine under the bright lights. The bright lights only reveal the work you have done in the dark. Everyone is in this together. Today, it takes the entire herd to be stable.